MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
16.
Down the first baseline. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Hundley gathers, and he makes the throw to first. Benintendi is retired, and there's one away. Here's George Springer. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Now in the box, Corey Dickerson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Favorable call in there for a strike. Here it comes on 0-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Trout. Still going back. Gone! Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Donaldson.
On the ground to the left side. Escobar has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Settling in now, Brad Miller. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now the pitch. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halos, left fielder, Ben Revere.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Fernando Santana. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Line to the right side. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit means Carlos Gonzalez gets a chance to bat. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. The runner scores from second, and he is in there. So striding in, Albert Pujols, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. McHugh pauses. Here's the 1-1. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Gonzalez is there, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Carlos Correa. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Revere is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Sliced hard on the ground. Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Evan Gattis stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
Line, but speared on a hop. Throw to Pujols is going to be in time, and the inning is over. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right-handed hitting catcher, Nick Hundley. Pulled softly out toward right, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Stepping up now, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for first at bat of this early season contest. Hit back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Striding into the box, Marwin Gonzalez.
Leading off
and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Out of play off to the right. The windup and the 0-1. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere is under it, and that's the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? George Springer. Into the windup and the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
That misses. 1-2. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So stepping in, Andrelton Simmons.
And leading
He'll
off
get
with a
us
halo.
going in the home half of
The
inning number
shortstop.
3.
Andrelton Simmons.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Popped up. McHugh will do this himself, and that's the first out. Digging in to try it again. Fernando Santana
Designated hitter.
ready to
Fernando
deliver. Here's the first
Santana.
pitch. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Stepping into the box,
Center
Mike
fielder,
Trout. He'll try to
number
follow up the
27.
double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. In the dirt here. And the runners will stay put here on ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. A fastball that just misses inside.
As a hitter to be aggressive, you can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone, and with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
Reddick is right there as he takes it for the second out. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Gonzalez.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. McHugh pauses. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 5.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Pujols.
Albert Pujols is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got a power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Corey Dickerson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Corey Dickerson.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting. Both away from the left-hander. Will he bust him back in and challenge him? It's going to be a good at-bat to watch.
Revere is under it. 1 down. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Donaldson.
Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. Striding in once again. Brad Miller.
First baseman.
Some stirring now in that
Brad
Angel bullpen, as
Miller.
it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Revere to take it in, and there are two gone now. Revere is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Carlos.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Lined into center field. That's a base hit. Stepping in, Josh
Now
Reddick.
batting.
2 men on,
Right
2
fielder.
away here in the
Josh
4th.
Reddick.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez looks up. Gone! Coming to the plate now, Evan Gattis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a cut fastball to start things out as it's chopped foul at the plate. Fly ball out toward left center field. Trout on the run. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And the end. Here's Luis Valbuena now. So far 0 for 1 with a fly out.
Inning for the Angels. Second baseman. Luis
Here's a swing and a ground
Valbuena.
ball. This is foul for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Miller with the slide. It's in time.
Up next for
Stepping
the
in and
Angels,
ready for another shot.
catcher.
Nick Hundley.
Nick
He singled his
Hundley.
last time up. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Hard ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left. The base hit. Digging in,
Third
Yunel
baseman
Escobar.
number 00. Yunel Escobar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez onto the grass. And that's the second out of the inning. Now to the plate, Andrelton
The
Simmons.
batter, number 2,
He reached on a single
shortstop,
in his first try.
Andrelton.
He's set. Here it comes.
Simmons.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He's 0
Leading
for
off for
1 thus
Houston.
far.
Second baseman Marwin Gonzalez.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout to the track, to the wall. Gone to lead off the inning. Andrew Heaney is going to take over here in
Andrew Benintendi. Your attention, please.
Jake
Hitting for the
Marisnick
Astros,
will come on now
Number
as the
6.
pinch hitter.
Jake Marisnick.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. At the
Center
plate,
fielder,
George Springer.
number 4.
1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Lifted in the air to center field. Trout has a read on it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. The tag, and he is out. Here's Ben Revere. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Left fielder. And
this one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Digging in and looking for more. Fernando Santana. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Ready once again, Mike Trout. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting.
Here's Cargo, Carlos Gonzalez. It was a walk in his last trip. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Revere going back. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman
Brad Miller is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 1-2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Ready for another chance. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Heaney is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Josh Reddick comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And this is up and in, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
Well, he gave up that leadoff home run, and I thought, he's in trouble. But he's done a nice job bouncing back. Got 2 quick outs, and now he's got 2 strikes on this hitter. He's got a chance to get out of this unscathed the rest of the way.
Evan Gattis now standing in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Left field and deep. Revere going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall, but he won't get there. It falls in. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look. He's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. 1-2. Here it comes. Another one sent foul. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there I wonder if he feels more confident.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the... Here's Albert now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman, Albert.
Weak chopper up the line. Donaldson bare hands it. He is out. Digging in once again, Luis Valbuena. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Line drive snagged on a short hop. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Nick Hundley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. This is line to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. Ready once again, Yunel Escobar. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. McHugh pauses, 0-1 on its way. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer on the run, and that ends the inning. Back here at Angel Stadium of Anaheim. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Escobar is there, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 4.
Striding in once again, George Springer. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The throw into second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Driven nicely into the gap. Springer is on his way home. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Squared that one up just a little late. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit ball to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Now at the plate, Brad Miller. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The batter, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Carlos Correa is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Valbuena ranging into the outfield. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Simmons racing for second now. And he's kicked off the home 7th with a leadoff double. Here's Ben Revere. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Ben Revere.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Fernando Santana.
Fernando Santana.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Breaking pitch here, chopped foul at the plate, strike 1. McHugh pauses. Here he comes, 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Liner toward right center. And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now an 8-2 game, and he'll get in there safely. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Josh Reddick. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Valbuena fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Astros.
Now batting, Evan Gattis. He doubled his last time through. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. Hit to third. Taken there by Escobar. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Marwin Gonzalez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. And he lays off there. 1. Chopped weakly up the first base line. Pujols has it, and he is out on the tag. Striding in, Albert Pujols. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Springer, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field.
Second baseman,
Luis Valbuena stands in as he looks at a called strike. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in, Nick Hundley. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Yunel Escobar. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And that misses ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez ranging into shallow right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Andrelton Simmons. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Hit on the ground to third. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the. Stepping into the box, Jake Marisnick. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Line drive to left. Revere is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Hard ground ball to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. Coming to the plate now, Corey Dickerson. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Hard on the ground toward short. Valbuena on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now at the plate, Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Michael
And Revere.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. This is flared out towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Stepping in, Fernando Santana.
Fernando Santana.
First pitch on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Soft liner towards center, and that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Springer, and that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Springer is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. And they did some damage offensively in this one, enough to get the win, and this man led the charge. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
Fans, our final line.